and welcome to Selling Chicago for American Dream TV. I am your host and lifestyle expert, Michael Scanlon. Today we are here in beautiful Westchester, Illinois. We're going to be highlighting an adaptive reuse project downtown. But first, I had to stop by one of my favorite places here in Westchester, the Wolf Road Nature Preserve. I'm a big gardener, so I like to go walking at places like this, and it's something I like to do before I go to work. So I'm going to go for a little bit of a walk if you want to join me. I am here with real estate developer Liba Bernath. Liba, we are on our way to one of your properties, and it's a really cool story that you have related to that property. I think a lot of people think developers have all sorts of money. Can you tell me a little bit about your story related to that property that we're heading to?
So this property in particular, it's an interesting beginning in how we got it and how we bought it and how we found it. But really how we acquired it, you know, we ended up selling our house. We ended up refinancing all of our cars, our IA. We sold everything that we owned in order to be majority owners of this portfolio here. And we risked pretty much everything. We bet the farm is what we did. And we ended up living in one. We had a trailer and we ended up living in that for, 6+ months, maybe more. People thought we were nuts, but now obviously it paid off, but it was a big risk when we did it.
So it's a wild story, but believe it or not, that is not her craziest story when it comes to real estate. So I understand you rehabbed a house when you were pregnant?
Yes. So I was 8 months pregnant. I was in the trailer and I was like, we need somewhere proper to live. We work all the time. We were traveling. I don't even think we noticed how long we were in the trailer for. But I was like, you know, we need a proper place to live. And I found this house. It was inhabitable. No one would have lived in it. And in 30 days, 8 months pregnant, I rehabbed it. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. And that's what we live in now. That's
pretty incredible. And, you know, we've got your other property that we've got here, very similar thing you're rehabbing at the moment. So do you mind if we
let's
take a look
at
that? All right. So we are here at your redevelopment project here in Westchester. Can you tell me a little bit about this current project, how you got it, how things are going?
So this project is a 7-building portfolio that we purchased. A couple years ago, we actually had a notary that came to our office in Evanston that comes from Cicero and passed through here and saw a for sale sign and had mentioned it to us. And from there, we just we got interested and kind of looked into the property and we're like, oh, this is a good opportunity. We noticed in this area specifically that there were only houses, not really a lot of apartments, and it's not really pretty either, not really a lot of what you see here, what we're developing. And so we thought, this is a perfect opportunity. We've done this before where we buy offices that are empty and vacant and ugly and just not doing anything. And we take it and we gut it and convert it into beautiful luxury apartments that people can really enjoy.
So these were all offices when you started this, correct?
Really ugly old offices. Like you would have thought it was like staged for an old movie. That's what it looked like.
But now these are obviously, becoming very beautiful. Can you tell me a little bit about the finishes, why you chose them, something?
Yeah. So, well, right now, obviously gold is in, and it's something that when we design anything, we design it with the concept of can someone make it their own? So just enough style and personality where you can come in and still add your own colors, add your own takes.
So this is obviously, very cool building, but what is your favorite part?
I like that each unit you go into is completely unique. And no one apartment is shaped the same because we take these offices and we gut them and we have to figure out how to we put walls here that were never there. So every unit is completely unique. And I think my other favorite part is that we create community. We create a space where people aren't, again, they're not just living in an apartment and going on with their lives. They're on top of retail spots that we curate to make sure that meet their needs. So people are friends and community look out for each other. It's a kind of place where you can live and leave your Amazon packages outside and not worry about it. And everybody knows because of our vetting process that their neighbors are just as qualified to be, living here as well. So everyone feels safe.
I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Selling Chicago for American Dream TV here in Westchester, how we can go from forest preserves to offices that are being turned into luxury living. And with that, we'll see you next time.